Okay, today we're going to replace the thermostat on this Citroen C2 1.1. I've got various bits and pieces that I might need to do this job, including a tray, which I'm going to put underneath to catch the water that comes out. The thermostat is here, there, in this housing, and we've got this hose coming off, which I'm going to unclip and then undo these bolts, and then we'll be able to see it. The new one has a new rubber O-ring, and so if you buy one, make sure you get the O-ring with it, and so that when you refit it, it seals properly. First things first, let's see if I can get this set you up so you can see. A sec. You can see. Very good. See that end of it? Yeah. Good. Right. To the clip. Should be able to push this together. There we go. Now, I haven't undone any other coolant pipes or places. I don't want this to fully bleed out. I replaced the coolant recently, as you saw there. It's a pretty good colour. Reason I'm doing this is because my daughter noticed the temperature was a bit warmer than usual when she was driving long distance. So I thought, I know I've replaced the coolant recently. I know it's a new water pump because I've fitted it myself. So I thought I'll change the thermostat. It's probably that. It's really hard to get the grips in here. This hasn't been off for a while. Pesky ball. Really want coolant all over my feet. It's perhaps a bit inevitable. I can just let it rain out underneath. There we go. Don't really want coolant all over my drive. And we're doing. Glad you can see all this. Right, let's just get a socket the right size. What have we got? There's two bolts holding this on. I don't know what the torque settings are for them. They're not in the Haynes manual. They are 10mm bolts. I'm hoping that they're not going to be massively tight. I'll be able to undo them with my small socket set. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty loose. It's a plastic housing, so you wouldn't expect them to be tight. basically when the engine's cold, the thermostat closes, it stops the water going around, and so it doesn't cool through the radiator. It then, when the water gets hot, opens and allows water in the engine to go through the radiator, which then cools the engine down as the radiator loses the heat. That's if it works. If it doesn't open, then your engine overheats. Just need a longer extension on this. Stay with me. Tricky getting onto that bolt underneath. Goes up out of the way. Hard to allow you to be able to see it here. Sorry about this. There we go. That's better. Okay, so there's more water behind the thermostat. That's now coming out. Raining out of the radiator. It's good I'm not getting wet feet yet. And my tray's in the right place, which is nice. The other bolt. There it is. Just hold that there while the fluid comes through. There's the thermostat. Thermostat. French. See, the surface that this bonds against needs to be very clean. And you can see the gasket. There's the gasket in the current one around the edge there, that rubber gasket. But the new one's exactly the same. This should pull out of here, I think, or is it one unit? Hang on, let's find out. Let's get a new one. Oh, there we go. So there's the new one. New one's all one housing as well. Doesn't say France on it. As long as I'm comfortable that that edge is clear, it looks pretty shiny and good there. I'm fairly comfortable with that. I should be able to put this straight in like that, and that lines up. Pop the bolts in. Tighten it up. It should be that, really. Very important to make sure those mating surfaces are clean, you're happy with it. Tighten these up finger tight. There we get there. Little wrench on there. So we get underneath as well. Little extension there. Sorry if it's tricky to see my hand in a way there. I know it's not overly helpful. Get on there. There we go. I'm not going to do that very tight because it wasn't very tight and it stayed on there fine. That's that. And then got the pipe. Wherever I did with it. There it is. If you want to put a new Jubilee clip on here rather than this big rusty old thing, you can, but this one's not rusted away, it's working fine. So we'll go with it. So we can get a good grip on there. Back to where it was before, or close to it. There we go. Should seal it up. But there we go, job done. Now what I'm going to do is just stick it on there for now. Because there's you got the bottle here. There's now got hardly any fluid in it. So I'm going to take this off of that. Leftover antifreeze from when I did the previous job. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Now that's not the end of this job. I'm going to have to run the car and let the air breathe through and gradually bleed out any airlocks in the system, and add more water as I do. Be careful when you're adding water to a hot system, because the pressure builds up, you can release steam, scald yourself, you don't want to do that. But yeah, basically that's how you replace a thermostat on one of these 1.1 litre Citroen engines. It's similar to a lot of other cars, but if you want to go and have a go at it, then good luck to you, and as always, the responsibility is yours, as is the risk. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it, if it was useful. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.